Don't worry, Jacob. I got you covered.
Thank you very much, Sean. I was wondering when someone like you will show up. I'd rather not talk about it, Misty.
Okay. Anyway, Sean, we can take Jacob to that shed over there. We'll take over your train from here.
Come on. Come do this for the tour.
Well, too bad. We're doing this whether you like it or not, you lazy old bum.
You could do it yourself, mistaken. You stupid plain-looking white poo. I just want to get some beauty sleep and dream about people getting canceled because it's a military offense. Plus, I can dream of beating you in a beauty contest because I once went up to a beauty contest in my cargo base. Something you farm monkeys have no class in.
Well, if it isn't the lazy horsehead Snorlax who was once a big blue toothpaste and thinks that he is top of the world, and yet he still sleeps like a lazy fat bum he is.
Hey, how dare you compare me to a fat, disgusting puke in my poor legs, leaving it such an amazing garment. You know I am useful, fast, and agile. With the blisters of the Cornell's roster. You compare me to a lazy country monster like him. It's disgraceful.
Disgusting.
Despicable.
Don't tell me my nose in the Thomas Scouts, kids. Chuggington is way better.
Chuggington can eat my smokestack since Thomas and Pokemon are way better than that. You lazy Norfolk Southern ex-Conrail Dash-8. I bet you're just jealous that Santa Fe was a way better falling flight than your overrated big blue toothpaste failure of a railroad ever was.
That's really get yourself for a shaky boy. It's better than anything. An excuse for the plan for me. But you just made it worse.
I don't have time to listen to this. Jacob, let's just go into that shed.
I don't make things worse, you stupid ex-Conrail Dash-8. I will deal with you later, and in the meantime, I'm gonna sing a song about the rivalry between Santa Fe and Conrail of the 1990s.
Jacob, just knock it off. You know they already left with your train. I get that Engine was an idiot, but you're only gonna make it worse if you keep engaging in an argument with him.
That's if that idiot keeps attacking you and the others. That's when I'll strike back. By the way, his screams sound like Luke, but deeper.
Jacob, you're here? What even happened?
What's up, William? My wheels got bent badly, and I had to deal with this ex-Confield-A number 8375 who's a boasting idiot, and he's been my problem since the late 90s after I was built and before Conrail was split.
Ouch, that gotta hurt. But still, you should have got your wheels checked before getting on a train. However, I agree with you about that 8375. He's an idiot.
I know, William. I was a fool for not listening to Sean and Richard. But anyway, Misty and NS 8375 are taking over my train.
Well, that's what happens when you overwork yourself. You should have known better, Jacob.
I know, Caleb. Oh, I feel like I need to get some rest. Though, I still want to ram Eddie off the rails as soon as I get my wheels replaced.
Let's not go there, Jacob. I get you're still mad at Eddie, but that will only make things worse and could get you into trouble.
But Eddie has already pissed me off to the max. Besides, remember last night when he yelled and woke us up by not seeing his precious seaboard hoppers? I felt cranky not getting enough sleep because of him.
Well, luckily you can still sleep while being repaired.
I know, May, but I just had a rough day.
Well, no need to worry. The repairman will take care of you and make sure you are well rested.
Yeah, and luckily CSX gives us Dash 8s and Dash 9s a lot of routine maintenance, which is why we are still running strong no matter how old we are.
Well, I wish CS6 had taken better care of me and my similar kinds back in our early days. Though, it feels better to have my horsepower derated at least.
Alright engines, listen up. I received a radio call that CSX Q492 has just struck a tractor trailer just north of Savannah. Lead locomotive 400 sustained bent handrails and inoperable dish lights. We need one of you to go rescue her.
Oh dear God.
Alright, I'll do it.
Good luck, May.
No need to worry, May. You can do it.
Thanks, guys.
Jesus. I guess my train isn't in much luck today.
Thank goodness Eddie and Jeremy aren't here, though.
I know, you can't trust those fools with situations like this.
Are the crews and the truck driver okay?
As far as I heard, no injuries were reported.
That's good to know.
I wonder what could have been the cause of the accident.
That is still under investigation by the NTSB. However, I can't stick around here any longer. I'm busy.
Well, Sean and May did the right things today. And I even heard of a time when an NS-9 named Ash abandoned his yard duty just to rescue his CSX ES44AH named Serena back in 2008.
What's happening to me? Help! I can't move!
Alright, listen up. I just got a call that CSX Q120 stalled by Callahan, Florida, and Serena has engine troubles. We need one of you to go rescue her.
Eat your heart out, Serena.
Hey, cut that out, Jeremy. This isn't funny.
Yeah, Jeremy. You should know better.
I don't know, but you gotta call me Jay. I don't like people that know my name. Someone can easily steal my identity, you know?
Anyway, I need one of you to go rescue Serena.
Don't worry, guys. I'll do it.
Where you going, Ash? You're still supposed to be switching. Ask the engine's here to do it, not you.
But I have to rescue Serena. She's in trouble, and a road locomotive like me can handle this.
Whatever. Alright, Jeremy, I guess I'm gonna have you take over Ash's job.
Hey, he wasn't even on this railroad anyway. What was he even doing in the first place? And what? He's gonna abandon his own railroad for a rival? What a traitor to his own kind.
Oh, be quiet. He's only here because we need him, since some of our engines are here are getting serviced.
Don't give up till it's over.
Oh, thank you so much, Ash.
Oh yeah, I heard of that time when Ash rescued Serena, and that's how they became really close. And rescuing Jacob has helped me get over my negative feelings.
Yeah, me and May did have a friendly rivalry back when we were brand new. But we still became really close friends and helped each other out a lot.
Oh yeah, I do remember when Zach was first built. He and I had a small rivalry because of him beefing with another locomotive that was a close friend of mine. Well, we later all warmed up to each other, especially after his derailment. But he'd rather not have me talk about it.
Well, that reminds me of the one rivalry I had with Caleb, but I would rather not get deep into it either because it's a long story.
Anyway, I can't stay here any longer. Me and Liam have a train to take soon.
Off topic here, but do you guys know anything about Peter? I feel like there is something off about him.
Peter? He seems fine.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with him. He's just a normal engine who helps out Richard and Eddie at Waycross.
Well, some of my friends told me that he was trash talking newer locomotives behind their backs, and I'm not liking what he has been doing.
Well, there are engines that are like that, but they have to accept the changes.
Yeah, but anyway, here comes the workman. We best be quiet.
Maybe I was too harsh on Jacob. I should apologize to him when he gets back.
Who cares? He's just a useless, overweight, fuel-hogging GE who should have been scrapped for being such a fool!
Oh, will you shut up already, Eddie?
Well, as much as I hate to agree with Seaborn Man, Jacob did deserve what came to him.
Shut up, you stupid ex-chess unit. I'm the one who's supposed to say that.
Whatever, Eddie. But this is exactly why I can't trust locomotives built after the 90s. They act so conceited, arrogant, and full of themselves, yet they can't even do jack crap since they're so lazy.
What the hell were you talking about, Peter? I get that none of us are perfect, but you can't look down into our engines just because of one of them having flaws.
Well, you know, back before we merged, we had much more useful and reliable engines like us that got proper maintenance. Yes, I get we may have had rivalry with you ex-Seaboard guys, but still, that was the good old days. Since we merged, we have gotten those newer locomotives that are so full of themselves and don't know what the heck they're even doing. And look at what they did. They replaced me and my good friends on road trains, and I even lost my B-30-7 and U-boat friends to those monsters.
Oh, boo-hoo, Petey. Let me play you a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin. Those useless B-30-7s and U-boat pieces of crap deserve to be scrapped anyways. Even though GE should have been scrapped. The only thing that should have been alive is Seaboard.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't you have some Seaboard guys get scrapped before the merger even happened? Hell, I even overheard Jacob saying that you sound like Jonathan.
Shut up, Peter. Don't remind me of those horror days seeing those poor Seaboard guys get scrapped. Nor shall you compare me to that worthless backbrain GE trash who screams at getting his names wrong.
Peter, I get that you miss the old days, and I do too. Especially after I lost a B-46-7 friend of mine named Sophie, who, looking back, I think might have had a crush on me. But still, we have to accept the changes. We can't go back to how things were.
You know what? I'm out of here. I'm gonna go someplace far away from those newer locomotives as well as you two annoying losers. I'm sick of working with you clowns 24/7, especially you, Eddie, for being such a loudmouth over Seaboard. And Richard, that whole rebuild process must have rezzed up your brain. I'm sick of you telling me what to do since I'm a road power and not some dang yard switcher.
Fine then. We wanted you gone anyways. You ex-chassis locomotive.
Jeez, what's up with him?
Well, he's just being a useless ex-chassis piece of crap. Like usual.
I don't know, but I hope it's not what I think it is.